A pattern has emerged in office life. Someone sends a short, substantive email. A colleague reads it, lifts a sentence of field, feeds it into Copilot, and replies with 5 paragraphs. The reply looks thoughtful. It has structure, a measured tone. It says at length what the original email already said. Everyone on the thread now has to read it. This is not contribution. It is dilution with extra steps. The confusion comes from an older assumption that writing at length signaled effort, and effort signaled seriousness. When 5 paragraphs took 30 minutes, the length was evidence of engagement. Length and thinking were correlated because the same person did both. That correlation is broken. Generating 5 paragraphs from a sentence now takes 8 seconds and no cognitive load. The only work required is the copy, the paste, and the send. What used to be evidence of care is now evidence of access to a browser tab. Expansion is not neutral. The original email was legible in 10 seconds. The expanded reply takes 2 minutes to read and 30 more to parse back into the idea it started from. Multiply by recipients, multiply by threads. The expanders saves themselves the effort of engaging. Everyone downstream pays for it. There is a second cost. When expanded output is treated as contribution, the person who supplied the original thought gets flattened into the background. Their sentence becomes raw material for someone else's apparent eloquence. The thread credits the expander. The source of the idea disappears into the texture. Over time, this reallocates reputation from people who think to people who format. The fix is a small cultural norm, not a policy. Short replies are a sign of respect. Agreed on point 2. Point 3 needs a cost estimate. Who owns that? That is contribution. It takes reading and thinking, which is what distinguishes it from the 5-paragraph expansion. Cite the source. Building on Bob's framing below costs nothing to type and correctly assigns the signal. The expander's move depends on ambiguity about where the idea came from. Remove the ambiguity, remove the incentive. Compress rather than expand. If you have something to add, say it in fewer words than the thing you're replying to, not more. Expansion is almost always a tell that the expander has nothing new and is using volume as a substitute. The machine will write as much text as anyone asks it to. The question is whether readers keep treating volume as evidence of thought. Stop, and the ritual stops paying.